Hello Year 11s and welcome to your first Flip Learning video. Now, as I said in class, it's important for you to be sitting down, ready to take notes. I will go quickly, so feel free to pause me to catch up on the note taking. Alright, today we are looking at percentages and how to use percentages, and rather than just going through dry formulas, I thought I'd work through a bit of an example for us. So, a Big Mac weighs approximately 205 grams and it contains 35.3 grams of fat. So the question here is, what percentage of the Big Mac is fat? And this is calculating the percentage of amount. You'll have done it every time you get a test back. To do this, you do the amount divided by the total, and then to convert into a percentage, you times it by 100. So in our case here, we have 35.3 grams of fat divided by 205 grams in total. Then we multiply that by 100, and the result is 17.22%. Continuing on, if we're told a Big Mac is 3% sugar, well, how many grams of sugar in a Big Mac? So we're given the percentage, and we're asked to calculate an amount. What we do is we take the percentage rate, which I'm going to call little r, divide it by 100, and times it by the total. So in our case, it'll be 3 over 100 times by the 205, and the total number of grams in a Big Mac is total amount of sugar in a Big Mac is 6.15 grams. Moving on, let's pretend Maccas decides to create a Massive Mac and a Mini Mac. To create a Massive Mac, they increase a Big Mac by 45%, and for the Mini Mac, they decrease it by 25%. Essentially, we're looking here at how to increase something by a percentage or decrease it by a percentage. You commonly see this in a shop where you mark up a value before sale, or you sell at a discount. So having a 20% off sale, you'd want to know how to take the prices and reduce it by 20%. Alright, first, increasing. Increase, we essentially want to find 45% of the original, then add it on to the original, and that will get us an increase of 45%. So to do this, we first of all find 45% of the original. So that is rate over 100 times original, or total. In our case, it would be 45% over 100 times by the 205, and that is going to be 92.25. Alright, so what we found is 45% of a Big Mac. 45% of a Big Mac is equal to that number there. But we haven't yet increased the Big Mac by 45%. To increase the Big Mac by 45%, we take that 45% and add it on to the 205 that was originally there. So the total Big Mac, after we've increased it to make a Massive Mac, will be 297 grams, 0.25. Alright. Now, similar process by shrinking by a percentage. Shrinking by a percentage, we find the percentage, then we take it away from the original. So here, we find the 25%, 25 over 100, multiply that by 205, and we get 51.25 grams. That is 25% of the original Big Mac. Now we're going to take the original Big Mac, which is 205, so original, and then take away the discount, the reduction, depends on the context of the question, but we'll call it different things. Take away our 51.25 grams, which is going to leave us, if I've done the maths right, with 153.75 grams. So, increasing it by 45%, we get that amount. Decreasing it, we get this amount. In each case, we find the percentage, then add it on or take it away, depending on what the question asks us to do. Finally, calculating percentage change. So before, we've been given how much we want to change it by in terms of a percent, so increase or decrease by a percent, and then we can find out what our new value is. Here, we're told they will reduce the Big Mac by 70 grams. What will its change in weight be? This is called calculating percentage change. And to do this, to calculate percentage change, you calculate it by change over original original, times 100. The 100 converts it into a percent. So 70 is how much it's going to change by. The original is 205. Times it by 100 to get into a percentage. And the percentage change will be 34.95%. Alright, now we've done that very quickly. I expect you'll have to pause that several times to take notes. That's normal. Now, in the Flip Learning OneNote section on your OneNote, can you please answer those questions there in the video? To make this quick, you can go into my OneNote notes page and just copy them across to yours and then do the answers there. You can copy it across manually. If you want to, you can do it in your book and take a photo. The important thing is I get to see your working before we go into class so I can see how well you've done. Thank you very much. I'll see you next lesson.